Hi, everybody. Welcome back. On today's My Finance segment, I'm talking to business expert and author of My Little Black Book to Success, Tom Marquardt. Welcome, Tom. Thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it because this is such a timely issue for a lot of business owners out there who are dealing with the recession. How can they succeed during rough economic times?
Well, I think the first thing they need to look at is their operations and determine what their controllable net operating expenses are. And by analyzing their P&Ls, they understand where their money is going, because if you don't have much coming in on the top, you've got to watch every penny in the middle so you have something on the net operating income to have.
I know a lot of people would say, but how can I achieve financial success during times of recession? Is that possible?
Absolutely. You can do that simply by looking at the ways that you're spending your money like a business owner and understanding what your expenses are. So many people don't realize where their money comes and goes until they take a hard look at it. And I think families that do that, they understand that every penny counts and that there's a sense of urgency for them to watch that penny and the logistics about it. I mean, I think it's a great example. People are changing the trends and the things that they're doing. And that change of attitude and behavior must be driven by people understanding what they're doing wrong first.
So how does a business person capitalize on that and get the most bang for their buck?
Well, again, they need to look at the trends. What is happening? What is the wants and needs of the consumer and the business-to-business person today? If you look everywhere, everything's talking about energy, lower cost, things that are convenient because of the time crunch world we live in. I think if you look at those trends and see the demographics and what they're purchasing now, you can develop a marketing strategy to penetrate that segment and then put them into your pocket.
And so what would your advice be to struggling small business owners today?
Number one, focus on the sales and marketing sales pipeline. Why aren't people buying from you? Is it the front end? Is it the price consideration? Is that you don't have enough acquisition, which means people coming into your storefront? First, you got to understand why people aren't buying your product to understand how you now need to change your marketing strategy to go after that. Second, I would encourage people to look at your HR and focus on the onboarding process, because client retention means stable workforce. If you got a stable workforce, they're not going to job hunt on you, and thus you don't have the turnover cost. So that's the HR model. Sales and marketing. Operations, you got to install triage management theory. Triage management is that you have a finite supply and a finite demand, and what you have to do is make hard decisions with that dollars that you have available. And you've got to be prepared that not everyone's going to be happy with your decisions. But as a business owner, in critical times, you have to follow through.
I love it. Where can we find your book?
Local bookstore, Amazon.com, Tate Publishing, and again, my website, The Profit Repairman.
All right. My Little Black Book to Success, Tom Marquardt. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Danielle.
Coming up next, we'll tell you how to travel with ease and why to not worry about having to fold your clothes.